What's going on, one and all? Wrestling from Florida tonight. And we're starting up at about 9:20 p.m. So we're going to try to finish up within an hour's time. We're going to try to run a 1-hour show for you tonight. And I hope you enjoy it. So let's go right to the ring and get the introductions for the first match. From Tampa, Florida, Jim Backlund. And from Boston, Massachusetts, Kevin Sullivan. Sullivan, definitely a maniac here, no doubt about it. 15-minute time limit, and here we go with wrestling from Florida. Tribe Fan 879, good evening to you. And we are just getting underway here with our first bout of the evening. Kevin Sullivan versus Jim Backlund, and 15-minute time limit. Here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
All right, let's turn the volume up just a bit. We'll turn it up just a notch. If we're able to, we'll do it. Let's try to anyway, right? Here we go. Here we go. All right, just about ready to go. And just before the action starts, Kevin Sullivan's going to come in, and what is he going to do? Let's see what he's going to do here. He attacks Jimmy Backlund, but is met with a series of punches, and neither one of them really do anything before the match. Sullivan backs away from him, and we are ready. 15-minute time limit, and here we go. Oh, all right. Oh, I'm sorry. Backlund quickly covers Kevin Sullivan and scores a shocking pinfall victory. Jim Backlund wins in 10 seconds. How about that? A 10-second win for Jim Backlund. And now Kevin Sullivan is coming out here to the ring. What is he going to say? And we're going to have them both going at it again. More than ready. Jim Backlund was ready for him again, and he is already shot tail and went the other way. Kevin Sullivan, folks, loses in 10 seconds time, and that is a record for us right now. We got Tommy. Tom is thinking about trying to join us tonight too. He is the maker of the game, Tom Vogel, Tommy V. So if we see Tommy V, let's all greet him. Like I say, he's been nothing but extraordinary to me since acquiring the game. So my name's Rob. Thank you guys for joining us tonight, and we're not expecting, I guess, that quick of first match, but now that we did get that fast of a first match, let's go on to the second match and see what we can do. Maybe we can have a good second match. So let's go up to the ring announcer for the next match. The next match is a tag team extravaganza. First, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 598 pounds, they are the Road Warriors. And from Anderson, South Carolina, weighing in at 438 pounds, Bill and Randy, the Mulkeys. Bill and Randy, the Mulkey brothers. And the Road Warriors here should be strong favorites. Mulkeys have pulled off a couple of victories in the past, but this one right here should not be a big problem at all. 10-minute time limit here for this match. Here we go.
The following contest is a tag team attraction scheduled for one fall.
And here we go. Let's see what's going to happen here. A big choke starts off by the Road Warriors. They drape the Mulkeys right over the top rope and choke them. Now they need to grab a breather, but nope. An arm right backwards, right into the face of the Mulkeys and knock them down again. They end up in the ropes, and a little bit of shoving occurs. Actually, Randy is shoving Road Warrior Animal. I don't think he knows what he's getting into yet. Let's see what's going to happen. And now action is happening outside the ring. The Mulkeys have suffered a deep laceration on the inside of their upper lip. Blood is beginning to pour out, and that is what happens when you mess with the Road Warriors to this extent. Double team with a legal knee and right across the Mulkey brothers' throat. Now, a legal move, a throat chop and reverse chop as well. Road Warriors have control. Now the Mulkeys had control for a second. Now the Road Warriors get it right back. Illegal set of punches as well to the head of Randy Mulkey. More action is happening outside. A large, deep scratch on the top of his nose. His blood is flowing from a cut. The Road Warriors not in a happy mood at all. 3 minutes of this 10-minute match is done. Partner screams and yells at the referee about referee threatens to disqualify both of them. Successful tag, and now they scoop the Mulkey brothers up and nail them with a driving body slam. Now they are going to try jump off the top rope, delivering a flying shoulder block. Bill Mulkey is down.
1, 2.
And he picked him up off the mat. Will they do anything else now? And let's see, let's see what they get there. They get a headlock on Randy Mulkey now. Now some more illegal throat chops. And this match is over with, folks, whether they like it or not. The Road Warriors best take care of their opponents. And now the body slam, and now a shaking second body slam on Bill Mulkey.
1, 2. And he gets quick.
And that will do it. The Road Warriors came in meaning business tonight. 6 minutes, 20 seconds. Good, clean pinfall. And the Road Warriors beat the Mulkeys here at the arena and we're just outside of Orlando, Florida. Folks, I did not tell you tonight's main event. Tonight's main event will feature Ric Flair against Bullet Bob Armstrong. That will be the main event. But first off, let's get the next match going, and then we can have as long, TV time remaining for the following match. All righty, here we go. From Houston, Texas, Snake Brown. And from Oklahoma, Wahoo McDaniel. Let's see, we got to find Wahoo here somewhere. There we go. Wahoo McDaniel against Snake Brown. It'll be a 15-minute time limit. And Snake Brown has been pretty good as of late, but let's see what he can do against the Chief. And
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
And here we go, folks. 15-minute time limit. Wahoo McDaniel versus Snake Brown. All righty. Wahoo. He hit Snake Brown with a chop right to the throat. And now Wahoo has a choice of an arm hold or punch. And he is a face here, so he'll grab the arm hold. He'll do the arm hold here. And he uncorks a big chop right across his chest. Will it be a quick fall here? And Snake Brown did kick out. He kicked out of that one. And now Wahoo's a little pissed, and he's going to start throwing punches. He's going to start throwing punches. And a wicked kick by Snake Brown. He has opened up a cut on Wahoo McDaniel. Oh, my goodness. Big cut on the point of his chin. This could be the turnaround of a century right here. Large amounts of blood coming out of Wahoo McDaniel. Wahoo now. He was ready, and now Snake Brown has an illegal eye gouge to Wahoo. This would be the biggest upset in championship wrestling for Florida's history. Snake Brown now. And he's going to try. Is he going to try to make a Wahoo? Will he try to use the ropes for leverage? Yes. And the referee says no. So Wahoo more than upset. Now Wahoo slaps Snake Brown with a reverse chop to the chest. And he has laid Snake Brown out.
1, 2, and he gets quick.
And he is bleeding like a stuffed pig. Wahoo McDaniel is walking by and he is upset. He is very upset with Snake Brown, no doubt about it. 4 minutes, 17 seconds. But Snake Brown lit him up like a torch there for a couple of seconds and busted him up. And here comes Snake Brown over to the desk. All I'm going to say is, Wahoo McDaniel, I will face you anytime, anywhere, any place, and I will bust you open again, sucker. Wow. Let's see what it's going to do now. So, Snake Brown. And he turns the other cheek, as they say, and he will not be wrestling anymore tonight. So, we have couple other matches on tap for us if we need to bring some more people out. This next match, I think could be a real good match. I hope you guys will enjoy it. So stay tuned. We will be here. Let's see. Let's go to the championship as Ric Flair will take on. Let's see here. The master set there. Bob Armstrong. Bob Armstrong, very, very tough competitor. And he has his chance of really, really giving Flair a chance. And Flair's coming over here to the desk. I want to give Bob Armstrong every chance in the world to have a chance to win a world title. So let's make this a 2 out of 3 falls match. All right, 2 out of 3 falls here in the arena.
60-minute time limit.
No, we will not go 60 minutes. We only have about 45 minutes left to go in this television time. So we will do that, and we will see what happens. But Ric Flair versus Bob Armstrong. And this is the main event of the evening. And here we go. All righty. So Ric Flair. And he starts off with an illegal face rake, and he is going after him right off the bat. But now Bob Armstrong grabs Ric Flair and tosses him across with an arm drag. So he arm drags Ric Flair, and Flair, now he grabs Flair and slams him hard to the canvas. Armstrong is not backing away, folks. He hears his shouts of encouragement, and he is going to come after him some more. He catches Flair in a sleeper hold. And now he's jumping around too much, and Flair is going to take advantage of it and get loose. Well, pushing and shoving going on right now. 2 minutes gone by in this match. 2 out of 3 falls. Time limit remaining here in this show. Ric Flair tries to wear out Bob Armstrong by having him up in a tight shoulder lock. And he wants to limit his mobility, and he grabs a wrist lock as well now. And could it be a disqualification? Yes, so we're going to nullify that, and we will keep letting the computer go as it wants to. We're not going to play favorites here. Illegal pin attempt? No. Armstrong normally would not try that, so he will try to pin, though. Nope. And that is not even a 1 count there. Now Bob Armstrong does some illegal punches, keeps Flair in the headlock, and he is jumping around. He is going to town on Flair. Oh, only a 1 count. Only a 1 count there. And we're going to make sure they don't get disqualified. 5 minutes gone out of this match, and neither guy has a pinfall yet. And now Flair, he counters the body slam, and now Bob Armstrong will kick a nice mule kick to Ric Flair's head. Now a suplex attempt, and he does deliver a belly to belly to Ric Flair. Flair is in some serious trouble here, and let's see what he's going to do. Armstrong's going to go for a specialty move, the knee lift, but he was countered by Flair. He whips Armstrong into the ropes and nails him with a knee to the midsection. Flair, very confident, walking around now. Let's see what he's going to do. And he body slams Armstrong, and he's going to try to pin him.
1, 2.
No, Armstrong kicks out after 2, and Flair will keep it going here. Suplex attempt by Armstrong, and it was countered, and Flair gives Armstrong a suplex. Now a big series of chops to Armstrong's chest. Flair starting to go crazy now. He's starting to kick him in the midsection. He mule kicks Bob Armstrong below the belt. Now Armstrong comes back, and Armstrong's going to start punching Flair. Armstrong starts punching on Flair. He's going to go after Flair's arm. He bends Flair's fingers straight back, and Flair is not at all happy. Flair pushes Armstrong back to the far corner, and the referee calls for a break. Now Ric Flair unloads some chops on Armstrong's chest. Now he gives him some more chops. Now Ric Flair is going to go for a specialty move, the figure 4. He got loose. Armstrong gets loose, and now he's going to punch Flair. Oh, my goodness. He reversed it on him, and now he's going to try to slam on Flair. No, he's not. Flair is going to get out of that one, and he's going to get a leg lock on Armstrong. And will Flair try an illegal pin attempt? Yes, he will. And he will pull the trunks on Armstrong.
1, 2.
Not at all. And the fans out there not at all happy with Flair trying to win dirty like that. And now Armstrong has a power move, and it's countered by Flair. Flair looks at him again, and now Flair will punch him. And now Flair went outside. Flair will try a submission move. He's got an arm breaker on Armstrong.
1.
No submission at all there. Flair takes too long, and now Armstrong takes too long. Flair starts punching in and with a headlock and some punches upside the face. And now he kicks Flair upside the head. Armstrong does. Wow. Barrage of punches to Flair. Now Armstrong with a chop to the throat. And now he is going to get a body scissors on Flair.
1.
No submission there. We are 18 minutes and 35 seconds into this match. 2 out of 3 falls. Neither man has a fall yet. Flair, some illegal punches now. What's up, Captain Carl? This is the main event of the evening, Flair and Armstrong. No pins yet. And we're 1850 into this match, and Armstrong actually has more damage on Flair than Flair has on Armstrong. So let's see what happens now. Flair kicks Armstrong in the lower region. And now he could have got penalty, he could have got disqualified, and we will use the card there to keep from it. And now he starts punching. He starts punching now. Now all the referees kind of confused by both wrestlers, and Flair will take advantage of that. Double chop to the top of the head, and now outside the ring they go. Flair. Armstrong incurs a deep cut in the corner of his right eye. Blood is starting to flow. Now Ric Flair takes a little too long to get him back in the ring, and Bullet Bob is pissed. He is mad. Now Flair kicks Armstrong right in the face. They both are stumbling around. 22 minutes in this match right now. And now we'll make sure nobody gets disqualified, and we will keep them going. Illegal pin attempt. Flair will try to pin him with his foot on the ropes. His foot's on the ropes, ref. His foot's on the rope. His foot is on the rope. And Bob Armstrong reaches out and grabs that same rope. Wow. Now Armstrong turns him over and starts illegal punching upside the face of Ric Flair. He is really upset now. Now a whip into the ropes, and he connects him with a drop kick. Armstrong now. And he's going to try a specialty move, inside cradle. And now Flair turns it over. He gets a leg lock on him with a drop toe hold. And now he uses the turnbuckle illegally, grabbing the turnbuckle as he pulls his hair. And now Armstrong gets up, and he is ultra upset and starts punching Flair upside the face. He keeps going, got Flair in the headlock, and now he's jumping around. You got to feel like Armstrong is going to have a chance to beat him right here. He delivers a chop to Flair's chest. Quickly grabs Flair. Beautiful arm drag. Now Flair turns around, grabs his hair, and flips him over for leverage. Now Flair tries to suplex. No, it's countered by Bob Armstrong. Armstrong now. He's going to try to roll him up for a pin.
1, 2.
No, just a 1 count. So Flair gets up, and he's going to roll up Flair again.
1, 2.
That came out of nowhere, folks. Now Flair is upset, but it doesn't matter. Armstrong starts throwing the punches. He is throwing the punches, and now Flair just goes bonkers, starts choking him. He is on both knees on his chest, choking him, going nuts. People throwing stuff in the ring here. 29 minutes gone from this match, and neither competitor has got a pinfall yet. They grab the ropes, and now the referee's trying to step in between them, and Flair chops him. No surprise there. He had the opportunity. Now he tries to suplex him, and no, Bob Armstrong will suplex him, and no, Flair will turn it back around on him. And now Flair chops legally, and now Armstrong turns the tables and gets a chop on him. Can he roll him up? Suplex?
1.
He tries to pin Ric Flair, and he cannot do it. 30 minutes gone from this match. Can you believe it, folks? And now action starts happening outside the ring. He runs Flair's face into the ring post. Armstrong is getting a hell of an account of himself here tonight, here in Florida Championship Wrestling. Flair now. Armstrong had a kick going at Flair, and Flair turned it around on him. Now he got him. Illegal face rake. Now can Flair finish him off? No, he cannot. He illegally grabs the turnbuckle himself. Armstrong does. No, Flair grabs the ropes. Armstrong is getting a bit upset here. Now Flair throws Armstrong into the ropes, gets a big boot on him. Flair does a chop right to Armstrong's chest. Now repeatedly knee drops to the forehead. How soon will he put that figure 4 on him? And now, picture perfect drop kick to Armstrong's chest. Flair stomps Armstrong on the hand now. What's he going to do? He's going to grab his arm and hooks Armstrong in a top wrist lock. And now Armstrong surprises Flair and gets a Bill throw, so he throws him across the ropes. And now, can he get him? He has him in a bear hug. In a bear hug.
1, 2.
Nearly makes Ric Flair submit. Almost. A little less than 9 minutes left. And now he's going to try to roll him up for a pin.
1, 2.
No, sir. Only a 1 count there. And we have 8 minutes left to go in this match. Now a throat chop. And now Flair all of a sudden rolls him up.
1.
And no, Armstrong grabs the ropes. How about that? Flair now. Illegal punches. And he just breaks the 5 count. And now he's going to pin him.
1, 2. And he gets 3.
Yes, indeed. Flair gets his first pinfall. Let's see, where is that at? At the 38-23 mark. How about that, folks? 38-23, first fall by pinfall. So we will continue going here. And will there be a chance for Bullet Bob to do something and maybe get a pinfall himself? Flair ties Armstrong's arms up in the ropes and pounds away on him. They circle each other looking for an opening, and now Armstrong gets some illegal punches in. He uncorks a big punch. Flair has been bleeding. He's been bleeding now for the better part of 14 minutes. Now Armstrong stuns Flair with an illegal forearm, and he's got to realize he only has 5 minutes to pin the ex-champion. He has control, but no, it's countered by Flair, and Flair is going to try to make a move. He whips Armstrong into the ropes, nails him with a knee to the midsection. He gives him a legal elbow, drops straight down on his back with the point of the elbow. He tries another one, and it's reversed by Armstrong. He's ready for him here. Disqualification is possible. And boy, double count out right there. Double count out, folks. They both get counted out. Armstrong and Flair take turns running each other into the ring post. We still have 4 minutes left. Let's see what's going to happen now. Ric Flair has a legal elbow land right on right the Crimson Mask. Yeah, Ric Flair wearing the Crimson Mask. Yes, indeed. And now he kicks him, but barely above Bob Armstrong's waist. And now he's going to try a submission move. What he's going to do? Sleeper hold.
1, 2.
Bullet Bob breaks it. Bullet Bob breaks it. He starts biting on him. He starts biting Bullet Bob. He delivers a chop to Flair's throat. He keeps standing there. Perfectly timed flying mare to bring Flair down to the canvas. Armstrong wants to reassess his plan, so what's he going to do now? Suplex attempt. Perfect bridge on Ric Flair here. No, sir. What else is he going to do? Action happening outside the ring. And Bullet Bob is counted out of the ring. So 2 countouts and a pin. So, my goodness, a 4-star match, folks. 4-star match. We've got Flair and Armstrong there, and that was indeed a great match. Ric Flair got the pinfall at 38 minutes into this match, and that is the end of our scheduled broadcast. But right now, we are going to bring in. Let's see. Who will we bring in? We will bring in. We are going to let. We're going to let the fabulous ones, Kern and Lane, wrestle here in just a second. And they are going to take on. Let's see who they're going to take on. Let's see who we want to have them taking on. Anybody in particular? Let's see. Who do we want to have them taking on? The Fabulous Ones against how about the Bass Brothers? Ron and Don Bass against the Fabulous Ones. And this will be television time remaining. So we got about 20 minutes left to go. So let's go 20-minute time limit here. And let's let them roll here.
The following contest is a tag team attraction scheduled for one fall.
20-minute time limit. Fabulous Ones, Steve Keirn and Stan Lane against Don and Ron Bass. Here we go. And let's see what happens here now. Wow. They're already trying to get a submission hold on one of the Bass Brothers. My goodness. Jeez. Let somebody sit down with a bag of popcorn. Why don't you? 23 seconds into it. And now Bass Brothers pick up the Fabulous One for a vertical suplex. Now the Fabulous Ones have control. Double team attempt. And they throw him into the ropes and nail him with a brutal forearm to the head. No DQ. We don't want to see a DQ here on a television match. And the Bass Brothers tag out successfully. But they took too long. Now illegal throw. Nice arm drag takedown with an arm twist by one of the Fabulous Ones. And the Bass Brothers now getting rolled up. No, it was more of a surprise type pin than it would have been a pin there. But let's see what's going to happen. Bass Brothers have control now, but it's counted by the Fabulous Ones. Neither team really is getting anything, but now face rake by the Bass Brothers. Now that's what they're going to do. And they're going to set up their specialty move. Yes, indeed. The Power Slam.
1, 2.
And that would have been quite the upset there. Stan Lane kicks out after 2. Bass Brothers have control. Another tag out. Double team attempt. But no, it's countered. And now the Fabulous Ones were expecting that. And now Lane and Keirn will try their move, the German suplex. And now Bass Brothers kicked one of the Fabulous Ones in the solar plexus. They are still going. Bass Brothers have control. Illegal throat chop here. And now it goes over to the Fabulous Ones. Let's see what they're going to do. Now they're going to fight a little outside the ring here. And now one of the Bass Brothers has a large cut above, right below his right eye, and blood is beginning to pour. And obviously here on television, folks, we're not too happy about that. We have told the guys to keep the action inside the ring much as possible. Fabulous Ones have control of this. They kick, and no, it's countered by the Bass Brothers. Let's see what they're going to do. And now they're going to go back outside again. And now the Fabulous Ones have a deep scratch on the top of his nose. Blood is dripping. And these two, the Fabulous Ones and the Bass Brothers, may have some more matches coming up in the upcoming weeks here. Fabulous Ones have control here. Fan interaction. And the crowd goes nuts. And more fighting outside the ring. Fabulous Ones shoulder block the Bass Brothers off the ring apron. Causes them to fall to the floor. Another tag. Fabulous Ones tag out. We'll see what they're going to do. But they miscalculate their move, and Bass Brothers take control. Jabs a thumb into the throat. Ooh, my goodness. Do you want to try an illegal pin? Yes, the Bass Brothers will try it. They'll try leverage on the ropes to try to pin Keirn.
1, 2.
And Lane is upset. 2 count there by the Bass Brothers. Now they're going to try a spinning toe hold. And they are 10 minutes into the match, and there's about 10 minutes left to go on our television. And now the Bass Brothers are going to try out their move. It's a pile driver. And on lane.
1, 2.
No, sir. And Kern now on the outside of the ring. He is really upset. Let's see what they're going to do. The Fabulous Ones, they turn it around on them now. They're going to do a suplex attempt. And Bass Brothers high up for the vertical suplex. Double team attempt. Yep. And they get his exposed leg, and they chop down and stomp on it. Legal elbow as well. And now illegal choking to the Bass Brothers. And now the Fabulous Ones. They are going back and forth here, folks. Fabulous Ones going to stomp on the Bass Brothers, and now they kick them in the midsection. Double team attempt right here, partner. And he gets him a double team move, and now can they finish off the Bass Brothers? It's only 5 minutes left to go in this match, a 20-minute tag team extravaganza here. But the Bass Brothers are giving them all they can do. Now the Bass Brothers will try a double team attempt themselves. And yes, some illegal punching going on, and they are staying in the fight here. Fabulous Ones need to get something going here. And boy, oh boy, and they roll them up. They roll up Don Bass. No, sir. Don gets away. And now Ron. They got Ron now. No, they are taking turns there, but the Bass Brothers are now they illegally use the turnbuckle and having eaten some turnbuckle for lunch. And they are unloading on the Fabulous Ones a great drop kick. Now a tag out by the Bass Brothers. They just avoided DQ 4.5 seconds, but they do it. And now double team. And let's see if they can finish them off. Illegal low blow. Can the Bass Brothers beat these guys? They've got Lane down.
1, 2.
No, sir. They cannot do it. Less than 2 minutes left to go in this match. And boy, they're going to try to make him submit. Kern.
1.
No, he does not. But it's a little over 1.5 minutes left to go in this match. And now they're going to try to pin out of nowhere body press.
1, 2.
And the Bass Brothers are not giving up yet. They really aren't. Now they're going to try to make Don Bass give up. Double team move. Sleeper.
1.
No. This is quite the match. And they're going to time limit has expired, folks. But let's see if it.
1, 2.
Ding, 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 ding. So they jump from ropes and give a flying clothesline and tried to pin the Bass Brothers. But this will go down as a draw, a time limit draw. Fabulous Ones and the Bass Brothers. And that was a 20-minute draw. And here comes Kevin Sullivan back out here again. I want you to bring Jim Backlund back out here one more time. You've got 12 minutes left on this TV tape. I want him out here now. Backlund, if you beat me, $30,000 goes in your pocket. But I'm going to tell you right now, that red hair of yours may get cut, may get chopped off, or may get some blood on it tonight. So let's see if Jim Backlund will come out here and accept. And here he comes, Sullivan. You need to get in the ring. You need to get in the ring. Jimmy, what do you think? I beat him earlier in 10 seconds. I know I can do it again. All right. Now, Sullivan. Sullivan is going up and saying something. What is he saying? This is going to be ECW rules or no DQ rules. Oh, my gosh. This is not what we need, Kevin. This is not what we need. We know what you're about. We know you're cut from a different cloth, and we know that. We know you're. I mean, the guy is borderline crazy. He is borderline nuts here. We know it. So, and let's get Jim Backlund out here. Let's get Jim Backlund out here. Jim's right here. All right. And wrestler has a vendetta. That's what we're going to call this one. And we're just going to put 15 minutes on the clock. This could be nuts. Kevin Sullivan versus Jimmy Backlund. Second time they've wrestled this evening, folks. All right, let's do it. Which wrestler has a vendetta? And that is Sullivan. No doubt about it. Now, what will Sullivan do here in the pre-match? Kevin Sullivan has been cut open again. Oh, my gosh. Now Sullivan starts off with some punches. He is bleeding all over himself. Sullivan is. Now he gets a face rake to Jim Backlund. And this is going to be crazy. Oh, my Lord. He jumps off the top rope onto his stomach. Oh, my goodness.
1, 2, and he gets clipped.
Oh, my gosh. Kevin Sullivan just beats him in 1 minute and 7 seconds. He sees opening, goes to attack Jimmy Backlund, but is surprised that Backlund is ready for him. Sullivan decides he will wait for another day. He comes out here. Sullivan, that was not necessary. 1 minute and 16 seconds. He beats Jim Backlund. And look, Kevin, it is no sense in that. I told you I was going to beat the living hell out of him. And I did it. Now, Jimmy Backlund, next week, I am going to bring a cage, and we will fight in a cage right here in Florida. And there will be no doubt about it. I will finish the job. All right, Sullivan, that's enough of that. We still got about 5 minutes left to go. Let's have a 10-minute match here. Who do we want to bring out now? Let's see who we can bring out real quick. The Purple Haze. All right, we'll bring the Purple Haze out. So the Purple Haze. And who will he be taking on this week? And he will be taking on, let's see. He's going to take on Kendall Windham. Kendall Windham. He is very, very much upset about the way he was treated by and let's just go with the ECW rules here. Let's just go with hardcore type rules for a 10-minute match. So we are just about ready. We started at 9:20, so we got maybe we can go 15 minutes here if we wanted to, right? We can go 15 minutes if we need to. All right, let's do it, guys. Purple Haze versus Kendall Windham. And
contest is scheduled for 1 fall.
And the Purple Haze, oh my gosh, he gets disqualified. Purple Haze is DQ'd and suspended 60 days. Oh my gosh. He comes to the ring and attacks Kendall Windham from behind with a chair. hammers him and hammering him, and he is bleeding unconscious now. Kendall does not even have a chance to make it to the ring. He is out 33 days, Kendall will be. And Purple Haze, you're getting 60 days suspended. How about that? Kendall Windham is busted open, folks. My goodness. 23 seconds in, and we give it a 0.5 star rating. That's 0.5 too much, guys. This is just disgraceful. Disgraceful. So that is the way it ends tonight here in Florida. Oh my gosh. The Purple Haze, and they're still getting Kendall Windham up. I mean, I don't know whether they're going to need a broom, they're going to need a shovel, but my goodness, this is just uncalled for, unmitigated. It was no sense in it. No sense in it whatsoever. It was crazy stuff. Kendall Windham, Kevin Sullivan said he was going to do something, and at WrestleNet, he beats Kendall Windham to a pulp, beat him down, and then tonight, Jim Backlund beats Kevin Sullivan in 10 seconds. I mean, I realized Kevin didn't see what was coming, but he was the aggressor there. He should not have done that. Road Warriors beat the Mulkeys in 6 minutes, 20 seconds. They were just having fun with them pretty much. Wahoo McDaniel, Snake Brown, 4 minutes, 17 seconds, pinfall by Wahoo McDaniel. The Ric Flair Bob Armstrong match was this one could have been a 5-star match. I think they give it 4.5 stars. Flair, we had a 45-minute time limit. It was television time remaining. Flair, 2 out of 3 falls. He came down here and said, let's give Bob Armstrong a chance. He pins Bob Armstrong in 38 minutes, 23 seconds. So a 30-minute match would have been a draw. 38-23. Then they had a double count out at about 40 minutes. Then right at 44-35, Bob Armstrong is counted out for a second time. Ric Flair wins that match. Fabulous Ones and Bass Brothers was a 20-minute, ends up being a 20-minute draw. And that was really a great match right there. Fabulous Ones and Bass Brothers, probably the best match of the night. Kevin Sullivan, what can we say about he and Jimmy Backlund? The second time around, he brings money out here in a bag, says, Jim Backlund, it's yours if you want it. All you got to do is pin me again. And Sullivan beats him in 1 minute and 13 seconds. And Jimmy Backlund just got busted open. We know about that. Then a match we were not even expecting. We had the Purple Haze. And before Kendall Windham even makes it to the ring, he attacks him with a chair multiple times. And now we're hearing Kendall Windham is out 30-plus days. And Purple Haze, just a few minutes ago, was suspended by the commissioner, 60 days suspended. 60 days. I think wasn't it 60 or was it 90, guys? I've already turned it off, but it'll show it in the thing when I check it up again. But I think it was 60 days that he was suspended. So, and if we rewatch it, you can find out too. So the Purple Haze will not be with Kevin Sullivan's army anywhere in the next 2 months. And here comes Barry Windham right now. Barry Windham, what is going on here? You want the Purple Haze, but Haze is suspended for 60 days. He cannot come back for 60 days. But you want to fight him. Well, look, we can go to the commissioner about it. What type of match do you want? And he just said a no DQ match, or actually he wants a lumberjack match. So Barry Windham comes out and he requests that Haze does not get any time at all. He wants Purple Haze in a lumberjack match. So let me put this down. Lumberjack match. And all I can say is you better take advantage of Hayes while he's out if you can do it, because there's just too many of them. Bob Roop, we know he's around. Kevin Sullivan, he's around. And then, obviously Humperdinck is around. So you got to watch out for each and every one of these guys. If you haven't checked about this game yet, definitely do it. A bit pricey, yeah, but for 1,500 wrestlers, you can't beat it. You cannot beat it. $99.99, but it's yours forever. Plus, each time they bring new wrestlers out. And today, I actually found a wrestler that is not existing in it. So we'll see if they'll have him maybe the next time around. It should be interesting. But yeah, any questions anybody has, leave it down in the column down below. If you like the matches from here in Florida, I hope you did. Our next telecast will be coming from New York City, New York. All right, New York City, New York, and we're going to have Hulk Hogan on there as well as Kevin Sullivan. We're going to, not Kevin Sullivan. I'm sorry, Hulk Hogan as well as Roddy Piper. We'll have Big Daddy Cool, Diesel. We'll have Kane on there. We'll have The Undertaker, as well as The Ultimate Warrior, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and a bunch of others. Ric Flair has decided he's going to stay in the Southeastern Territories for now. After New York, we will be making our trip down to Texas. We will get to visit Bruiser Brody, the Von Erichs, Gino Hernandez, and many, many others there. Brian Diaz, so many of them. It's so many of them. It's crazy. If you will, let me know also which area is your favorite wrestling from all times. Brendan Baker, what's up? You're becoming the second coming of Gordon Soley. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. But tonight's Florida wrestling, if you didn't catch it all, we had about 6 matches, and a couple of them didn't even make the ring hardly. It was just nuts. It was crazy. And it's just becoming too common, especially for Kevin Sullivan and his group, that we don't even get a match. They don't even make it to the ring before someone's attacking them with the golden spike or a chair or whatever they've got going on. So it's crazy stuff. But yeah, leave down in the comments below which area was your favorite last year, 5 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, wherever your favorite's ever been. It's hard for me when I look back. Right there in the mid-'80s in Florida was my favorite. But I used to watch WCCW. I watched AWA wrestling out of Minnesota, and also watched Titans wrestling right there with WWF. And I've got some Pacific Coast wrestling I used to watch as well. And we may even throw some Vegas charm into it before it's over with too. And obviously, we got to have some matches some weeks from down in Mexico. I think that'll make it great. And then obviously Japan, that will be the top of them all. So I think that's going to be the majority of where we go. Florida, and then we'll be in the Mid-Atlantic like always, up in New York, Minnesota, Texas, out in California or Oregon, out in that area, Mexico, and Japan. So we may even get some Stampede wrestling from Calgary going on too. So we'll see about that. But that's a lot of territories to cover. But I'm going to try to have at least an hour every week now, at least for the Florida wrestling. And so if you see it coming up, you can kind of figure, well, we're going to go by the script of what happened last week, and I'm going to try to do it as best I can. And obviously, we need a Florida heavyweight champion, so I think we will have a match coming up very, very soon, possibly Blackjack Mulligan versus I don't know who. Maybe Blackjack Mulligan versus Dusty Rhodes. I don't know. We'll have somebody that will have wrestle. A cool thing about this game is when two wrestlers fight it out, where each have a manager. Lots of shenanigans in those matches. The managers always get a bit sneaky. Yeah. And see, the thing of it is, when I'm doing it right here, showing it on online, I'm not picking one or the other. So every time somebody could get disqualified, I just use a card for that so they can't get DQ'd. But I'm not making any moves as far as a manager move or anything like that. I'm letting the computer do it all. Now, some of them, when I do them without being online, I'll do some with sneaky moves and stuff like that too. But now I've got it more to lean toward they can have a manager, and if they're going to do something, they're going to do it. But I'm not really making the moves myself on it. So kind of letting the best person win that can possibly win. Until I see you again, my name's Rob. I hope you enjoy this as much as I do. I'm going to start trying to get, like I say, I'm going to start pumping some wrestling out as well as more and more baseball. So if you're not a wrestling or baseball fan of mine, you really, really, really need to push something toward me and say, look, Rob, you need to start doing a little more of this. And that's all you got to do. And I might be able to get something else out there. But I'm really enjoying this wrestling. And there's a lot of guys I haven't seen wrestle yet, or we haven't had out wrestling yet. So I think it's going to make it a lot of fun. So expect the next show to be a WWF regional type deal. Oh, we could have Donkey Clown. I mean, we could have Val Venus. We could have the Godfather, whoever. Or we could have the Road Dogg and those guys. So you just never know who we may have going on. But I'm saying Heenan might step in and pop Jimmy Hart in the head when you're not looking. It's built-in fun. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you have any questions about how to attain it yourself, how to acquire the game, get in touch with me. I can definitely lead you the right way. It's a lot of fun, and I do appreciate all the help that I've been getting for the game. You all have a great rest of your night. God bless, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.